Hello, welcome to Algebra 2 Mindsets, Lesson 1.0, Solving Multi-Step Equations. This is a review from Algebra 1, and this is the review lesson for Unit 1. Number 1, 4n minus 2n equals 4. Well, 4n minus 2n is going to be 2n equals 4. Divide 2 from both sides, get n equals 2. Number 3, 3 equals x plus 3 minus 5x. You can combine like terms, get negative 4x plus 3 equals 3. Subtract 3 from both sides, get 0 equals negative 4x. Divide negative 4 from both sides, x equals 0. Because 0 divided by any number except 0 is 0. Number 5, negative 12 equals 3 minus 2k minus 3k. Negative 12 equals 3, combine like terms, minus 5k. Subtract 3 from both sides, we get negative 15, negative 5k. Divide negative 5 from both sides, we get k equals 3. Number 7, 6 equals negative 3 times the quantity of x plus 2. We can divide negative 3 from both sides. Instead of distributing, bit of a shortcut, we'll have negative 2 equals x plus 2. Subtract 2 from both sides, we'll have negative 4 equals x. Number 9, 24 equals 6 times the quantity of negative x minus 3. Divide 6 from both sides, we'll get 4 equals negative x minus 3. Add 3 to both sides, we get 7 equals negative x. X equals 7. Number 11, negative 3 times the quantity of 1 plus 6r equals 14 minus r. So because r is on both sides, we can't really divide negative 3. It won't really help us. So we're going to distribute instead and get negative 3 minus 18r equals 14 minus r. We want r on one side of the equation. I am going to add r. So we'll have negative 3 minus 17r equals 14. Add 3 to both sides, we'll have negative 17r equals 17. R equals negative 1. Number 13. First things first, we're going to distribute. So we have negative 4k plus 10k minus 12 equals negative 3k minus 39. You can combine like terms. So we'll have 6k minus 12 equals negative 3k minus 39. We'll get k on one side of the equation, so I'll add 3 to both sides. We'll get 9k minus 12 equals negative 39. I'm going to kind of write over 14 here. Negative 39 plus 12. We're going to get negative 27 equals 9k. Of k equals negative 3. Now I'm going to erase this so we have enough room for number 14. So first things first, this is a bit more of a complex problem. We're going to combine like terms on one side of the equation. So we will have 9p, because 10p minus p, minus 2 equals, and then we're going to distribute negative 4p minus 8 minus, or actually we can do plus, and then factor in the negative as well, negative 6p plus 6. So now we can combine like terms and take off the parentheses. So take off the parentheses here. So we will have negative 10p minus 2 equals 9p minus 2. We'll get p on one side, so we'll have 19p minus 2 equals negative 2. Add 2 to both sides, we'll have 19p equals 0, which means p has to equal 0. Do number 17. First things first, we'll combine like terms on the right side. So we'll have x minus 2 equals, and then we can distribute. So we'll do 10x plus 30. Factor in the negative. I'm actually going to move this out a little bit. Plus 9x plus 4. And then there's nothing else that we have to do. Take off the parentheses so we can combine more like terms. So we'll have 19x plus 34 equals x minus 2. We'll have 18x, subtract x from both sides, plus 34 equals negative 2. I'll write over 19 a little bit. 18x equals negative 36. X equals negative 2. So I'll erase this so it's not in our way for next one. Normally you should write a little smaller. But now 19, negative 12x minus 12, or minus 140 plus 144. 12x plus 144 equals negative 9 minus 63x. Now these are some bigger numbers, so we can use our calculator if we do need. But first, let's try and get all the x's on one side. So we can add 12x to both sides, so we have 144 equals negative 9. And then 63, 51? Negative 51x. Then we can add 9 to the other side, get 153 equals negative 51x. So we can just see negative 51, or 153 divided by negative 51, x equals negative 3. So maybe you won't need a calculator. Go on to our final review here, our critical thinking. Two ways we could solve 20 equals 5 times the quantity of negative 3 plus x. So if you think about it, you can either distribute or divide. So we'll do divide first. Number 1, 20 equals 5. Quantity is negative 3 plus x. We can divide, so we have 4 equals negative 3 plus x. Add 3 to both sides, we get 7 equals x. And then 2 over here. So we can also just write divide here. Go over here and we'll do our distribute method. 20 equals negative 15 plus 5x. Add 15 to both sides. We have 35 equals 5x. Divide 5 on both sides. X equals 7. This is our distribute method. Okay. That is our review for your first unit. Have a good one.